inserting doors and windows. And the specifications of doors and windows are given here. And the specifications of wall height is given here. So to do that, first I will go for, first I need to check whether what is the units which we have considered. So since he has given the units in feet, so we'll go to follow the same thing. So for that, I will just go for a new template wherein since you want to go for a feed, I'll just take the default template and I will just click on OK. The moment when I do that, so we will going to go into the screen wherein you have the properties dialog box and also the project browser. And here you can see the level 1 and level 2. These are the 4 plans. And the ceiling plans is also level 1 and level 2. And then you have the elevation. You have east, then you have north, then you have south, and then you have west. So this is basically for having the height or the construction of height. So since he has given the wall height as 10 feet, so first I need to consider that. And since it is in feet, so first I need to go for units. First you go to manage and then come down to project units. Make sure that your distance is in feet here and the length is also in feet. Then I will click on OK. Now I want to go for the sketch. So before actually going for the sketch, first I want to go for architecture. I want to go for wall. The moment when I click on wall, so these are the basic wall thicknesses which you have, which is in inches. So you have the wall thickness of generic 8, but here in the plan, he has used the wall thickness as 9 inches wall. So to do that, I will go for, I want to change this wall thickness to 9 inches. So to do that, first I will go for edit type. And here, the moment when you go to this edit type, don't change anything in this because it will changes in the library file itself. So in order to avoid that, first I will go for duplicating that wall. So here I will say wall of 9 inches. Since I have only one wall, so I will say wall of 9 inches and I will click on OK. The moment when you do that, you will going to get a wall of 9 inches. But actually the thickness of the wall is not changed. So to change the thickness of the wall, I will just go to edit type. And here still the category is in, the wall thickness is in 8 inches. Now you change it to 9 inches. And if you want to give any other properties here, you can go for category and change whatever the color and all those things which you want. It can be done. That we will going to take up at the later stages of the advanced stages of our building plan. So right now what I am trying to do is I am trying to just to create the wall and create the plan and insert the doors and windows. That's all. So that is our main intention of this one. So here I will not going to consider anything. I will just cancel this. Let us say I will go for 1 inches. I'll go for edit. So here I will just take 9 inches wall and say click on OK. So now the wall 9 inches wall has been changed. Now I will apply this and I will say OK. Now here, if you want the wall of 9 inches, okay. Now I will come down to this and I will select the wall of 9 inches now. So this basic wall of 9 inches, it has been considered now. Now, then I want to try to draw a wall. So to draw a wall, you can see here the place wall, height, unconnected. I want the unconnected to connected to level 2. See the location of the line, which is wall center line, I want to take finish face interior. Okay. Once you take this, then I will take the chain as my by default. So first I want to create a rectangle of 11 feet by 16 feet. So to do that, I will go for rectangle. I will just take some rectangle of any dimension. Okay. The moment when you do that, if you can see here, if I just click on this, it is taking from here the wall internal face here. And similarly, the wall here, it has taken for the internal center line. So if I want to change this dimension, you just click here and now it has come down to wall internal face. Similarly, on this case, the wall internal face. You can change this wall internal face to internal face. What is this height? The height is 16 feet. So here you just make it 16 feet. Enter. So now we have this one wall rectangle. Now I will just click on this. I will select this wall. Again, you can see it has taken from the center to center. I will just click here. So it has taken the internal wall. Similarly, I will click on this. It will take the internal wall. Now I will going to change the dimension of this. I will take 11 feet. So now you can see there is a rectangular wall of 11 feet by 16 feet. So if you want to see how the dimensions have been considered, you can go to modify, you go to view, annotate, come down to annotate, go to align dimension or go to the linear dimension. You just click on this. In order to avoid that, what we can do is you go to view, then come down to dimensional settings. We can see come down to view or modify, come down to manage, come down to additional settings, come down to annotation, click on temporary dimension. The temporary dimensions measure from centerline walls. Instead, I will click on faces. Then the doors and windows, I will click on openings and say OK. Now, if I try to give the dimension for this, I will go to view, go to annotate, go to align dimension, linear, select on this face, place dimension. I will just parallel references are between these two. I will just go to the plane. You just take wall faces, click on this face to this face. You can see here it is 11 feet. Similarly, on the other side, you just click on this and you click on this. It is 16 feet. Okay. So this is how we will be able to create this first one. Now I want to create this one, which is 6 by 5. So to do that, one way is I can just draw one more wall. Instead, I will just I will just go to architecture, click on wall, select from this point. So here it is taking outer, you just click on inside, then you take this wall. So that becomes the integral part. Again, I want the internal face. You just click on this side and click here. This is how we can create this. Okay. And I will integrate that with this. So now we have created some dimension. So now I want to show the dimension of this 6 feet by 5 feet. So I want to just click on this point. You just click here. It is showing 11 feet. That is internal to internal. So I want that to be 6 feet. Click on 6 feet. Type 6 feet. Now I want this one. I want this feet to be 5 feet. 5 feet. You just type 5 feet. Now it has come down to 6 feet by 5 feet. Now if you go to the dimension that is annotated, aligned, select this point and this point. So you'll get 6 feet here. Similarly, I want from here to here, that will be 5 feet. Okay. So this is the second wall construction. Once you do that, now I want to extend this wall here. So to do that, I will just click on this wall and I will try to extend this. Sorry. I will try to extend this wall. So here I will, one way is I will go to architecture and I will draw a wall of some dimension here along this side. Then I will go for extend between this and this. Now we have this line. So once you do that, so here this dimension to be here, you go to annotation, then go to aligned, select between these two, which is 6 feet. Then you select between these two, which is 5 feet. Now I want to give the dimension for this. You just click on this. So we have the dimension from this reference line. So I want to show the dimension of this. I will take aligned, select between this line and this line. You have 11 feet. Okay. But what I want 11 feet. So here you just click on this wall and change the dimension of this 11 feet. Okay. Once you do that, so that 11 feet has been changed here. So then I want this entire dimension to be 22 feet. So to do that, so here I will just delete this dimension. Okay. Now I will come down to this line. Okay. Here I will draw one more wall of any dimension here. Okay. Then you go to extend between this and this. Okay. Then I want this wall to be created till here. So I will go to extend between these two. Then I will extend this also. Extend single element. I will say select this as the boundary and this as the extension. So now we have the all dimensions now. So I will just click on this. So what is the dimension? 11 feet. So from here, if you take the dimension from this line, go to annotate, go to aligned between this line and this line, you have 17 feet. But what I want is, I want that dimension to be 22. So you click on this, sorry. You just click on this. Okay. Now this is the permanent dimension what we are giving. So now I want to change this dimension. So I will just click on this and I want to increase this dimension here. So from this point, I want, let us take this dimension till here. Okay. So we have this dimension from where is from here. Okay. So once you do that, now you give the dimension to be 22 feet. Once you do that, now we have this wall having the dimension of 22 feet. Now we have this room, this kitchen has got 11 feet by 11 feet. So I will go for align dimension, select between these two, which will be 11 feet. Again, I will go for dimension between this line and this line, which is 11 feet. Okay. So we have all these things are constructed. Now I want to have the puja room and tool and bath. Toilet and bath. So to do that, now I will going to take one more wall here. So here I will go for architecture, click on wall, select this one. I will draw a wall of any size. Then I will go for modify, go to extend between this and this. Now I will go for architecture, click on wall, and I will select some wall here of any dimension. Now I will go for architecture, wall. Then I want to go for dimension, annotate, align dimension between this and this. I want to have this dimension to be 6 feet 8 inches. So here I cannot give this dimension because it is a permanent dimension. So I will just click on this. Okay. So here I will just delete this and I will go for modify, click on this. I want to make it as 6 feet, correct? So we will make this as 6 feet. Then I want this dimension to be 8 feet. Okay. Then, so we have 6 feet by 8 feet puja, then 6 feet by 6 feet. So here I will go for architecture and I will construct one more wall at any distance here. Okay. Then I will go for trim corner and I will go for the dimension. What is that? It is 6 feet by 6 feet. So you'll just click on modify, select this one and you make it 6 feet. So now we have all the dimensions have been constructed. This is the actual wall what we have considered or the plan what we have considered in level 1. But how exactly it will going to look in 3 dimension? So to do that, I will just go to wall 3 dimension. Now you can see this is the actual thing what you will going to see in the 3-dimensional drawing. So now I will go to this and I will go for realistic. So now it will say that this is actually the way what you are looking at. Now to this, I want to, if we look from the south, then this is how it will going to look. So what is the height of the wall? The height of the wall is 10 feet. So level, this is the ground floor level and this is the first floor level. And I will go for this. I will go to modify, double click on this. I will say ground floor or ground floor, GF. I will take 01 ground floor. Okay. And I will make it to the renaming in the corresponding view also. So one is ground floor here and similarly here also. And since you have the thickness is scale is more, I want to reduce this. That is 1 by 8 is 1 feet. That is 1 by 8 is 1 feet. I will take 316. Even that is also 1 by 4th is 1 inch. Yes. Now we have this one. Similarly, in level 2, I will say 02, which is first floor. Okay. Then correspondingly, you can change this. Okay. Now we have the entire thing is in the south direction I have constructed. Now we want to have for the doors and windows. So to do that, so what I will do, I will come down to ground floor. So here, the first thing is I want to create the door of 4 feet by 7 feet. Okay, that is here. Then I will go for architecture, click on door. Then you have that properties dialog box is not visible to you, correct? So I need to enable that. So to do that, I will go for view, Then come down to user interface, enable the properties dialog box. So you will going to get the properties dialog box here. So once you get this, now you go to architecture, click on door. So we have single flush door. Since you have not mentioned anything, either you can go for single flush door or double flush door and all those things. So we have the single flush door here. So how much I want? See here, what it says 4 feet by 7 feet. 4 feet means 48 inches. So the maximum single flush door what we have is this 36 by 84. Okay. Then here I want to load from the family also. You can do that. If you want to have any other doors, if you want, you can go for that and you can apply here. Just double click on this. So we will going to get external doors, internal doors, structural door, ironmongery. I want to have external doors. Then you can see you have the different single doors here. Then double doors is also, it will be available. External double doors, external double, 3, 2 and all. The moment when you click on this, you will be knowing which one you can be selected. So normally when we are going for external door, we will be having this type only when it is closed one. So I will not going to have anything here. I will go to this that single flush door only. So here 7 feet. The normal height of the door is 7 feet. So to do that, I will just go to edit type. So we have 36. I will duplicate this first. So I will go for door, capital D, and I will say OK. Then I want the height is 7 feet. Yes. Then the width is 3 feet. So here what he wants 4 feet. So I will type 4, enter. So we have the width of the width is 4 and the height is 7. That is the door height. Okay. And I will apply this and I will say close. Okay. So single flush door D has come now. Then I want D1 3 feet by 7 feet. Again, I will go for the same door. I will go for edit type. Then I will create a duplicate name as D1. Click on OK. Then the height, that is the width of the door is 3 feet. So here you come down to the width and you make it 3 feet. Enter. 7 feet is standard. Then you apply this and say OK. Similarly, you go to edit type. Then we have W2. W and W1 only, D2. What we have is 2 feet 6 inches now. So to do that, again, I will go for edit type. Then I will going to duplicate this. I will make it D2 and say OK. And here I will take 2 feet 6 inches. 2 feet 6 inches. Okay. Then I will say apply and say close. Okay. So we have all the different types of doors now. The first door, what I want is D here in this beginning. Okay. So to do that, I will just go to architecture, click on door. Yes, I will take D first. Okay. And bring that D here. So the moment when you take it here, you can see you are at the external wall thickness. So it is taking outside. And if you click the space bar, it will take it to the other side. If I want to go for the internal opening, normally the doors are open internally. So it will take on this side, but I want it in the other direction. Again, the space bar now. So where exactly you want, do you want at the center or do you want at the end? You can take whatever the distance you want and you click. Okay. Since in the doors opening also we are taken the face of the wall. So, and the opening is from the center, that is from the wall opening. So that is the reason why it is giving the reference of this. I will just click on this side and say accept it. Okay, enter it. Now we have the tags are coming here. So that tag is door here. Okay. Now this is the door opening. Okay, one. Similarly, I want to have the one more door. One door is only for this much. Okay. Then I will go to 3D and check how it will going to look here. So we have the door here inside. Okay. So the next thing is, so I will come down to this and go to ground floor. Now, if I want to edit that, you just click over here. It gives the reference from the form. I can either increase it or decrease it by using the space bar. Oh, sorry, like this. Okay. Now I can use the arrow keys here to increase or decrease it. So here I want to make it 6 inches. So you just go to that and say 0 feet 6 inches. So it will take 6 inches from the one opening. Or else, if you want, you can go to this, and from here also you can move it around like this. Whichever way you want, you can edit the doors, placement of the doors, and where exactly it will going to take. Now, if you see this, if you go to zoom fit, now the door has come here in the south. Okay, because if you look, this is the south direction of the camera, so that is why you are able to see this opening here. Okay, now the next thing is, now I want to, again I will just click on this and I will change, because I have modified there. I will say 0 feet 6 inches. Okay, and I will close it. Now the next thing is, we will not going to have the tag at the place. Let us see later on. We will see. I want D1 to be placed here and D1 to be placed here. Okay. So now I will go for door, select D1 now. Then where exactly the D1 has to come? The D1 has to come here. Okay. So I'll go for door. I will select D1 and I will click on this side. Okay. Again, I will click it here. Then come down here. Similarly, D1 here. Okay. Then I want D1 to be placed here also. Again, I will go for door, select D1 and you take it here. But D1 now it should be on this side, because the D1 for this door is from the opening on this side of the door. That means from the hall I want to enter into the room. So it should be here now. Okay. Now I will take this portion. Okay. Yes. Okay. I will select somewhere here and I will click here. Okay. Now we have this point. Escape. Now again, I will just go to modify, select this one and give the 6 inches. Yes. Similarly, you select this one and give the inches as 0 feet 6 inches. Okay. Now, so we have entered here. Then we were entering here. Okay. Then, of course, this has to be from this side only, because that is how we will be entering into the arena. So once you go to the bedroom, from bedroom, I want to enter into this toilet bath here. So to do that, that is D2. Now I will come down here, click on door. I will go for D2, select this one, and I will take it onto this side. Okay. Select here and then give the selection here. What is the modify? 0 feet 6 inches. Okay, fine. Similarly, then I want D2 here and then D2 from outside now here. And here also there is one D2. Okay. So I will go for D2 and go for door, click on D2, you bring it here and you click on this side and you take it here. Okay, click here D2. So you just click on this, make it 6 inches. Okay, then similarly on this side I want D2 from here. So here I will go for door, select on this side and I will keep it onto this, and since he has given only 6 inches, I will just give 6 inches from the wall. Okay, and right click. Okay, so all the doors are placed. So when you go to the 3 dimension, and if you see, this is how you will be placing all your doors. So once you do that, now I want to place the windows now. So to place the windows, what are all the windows dimensions? Window is 4 feet by 4 is one window, that is here. Then one window is here. Then we have 3 feet width and 3 feet by 4 feet, and you have ventilator also. So first I will go for window, then I will go for the fixed one. I will just go to this window. Then you have windows, double window, that is like this. You have the double windows, casement double, or you can have multiple windows are there. So whichever you want. Normally we don't use this. We will go for fixed window. So or the sliding window, casement double or the sliding windows like this. Okay, I will go for this. So window, he has given just the dimensions of that. So here I will just go for the casement double. Okay, I will click on edit type. Okay, and I will duplicate it. So what is the first one? W I want. Then I want W. I will type W and say OK. Then I want to take the width. Width is 4 feet. 4 feet by 4 feet. I will take the width is 4 feet and the height is also 4 feet. Okay. And I will apply it and say OK. So one window is over. Similarly, I want this window 3 feet by 4 feet. I will just go for edit and I will go for duplicate. I want W1 now and I will say OK. The width is 3 feet. I will take the width is 3 feet and the height is 4 feet. Okay, 3 feet by 4 feet. Okay. So now I will say apply it and say OK. So we have both the windows now. So now I will just go to the ground floor plan. Now I want to introduce this window first. So I will just go to architecture, click on windows, type W now, select W and bring that point here. Now I will take the cursor here and I want to take that window at the back. Okay, I will just click on this window, click here. So now the window is opened here. Then and I want one more window which has to be placed at the center. Okay, now I want to make this window approximately at the center. Okay, so here we have 1 feet and here 1 feet 3 inches. Okay, so it is exactly at the middle line. Similarly, I want to go for window, select this window here, take exactly at the center. Okay, click here and say okay. Yes. So when you go to 3D and if you see, so those two windows have been placed here. Okay. So after this, what you can do is, then I will go for ground floor, then come down to this. We have two windows and then I have W1 here. So again, you come down to Windows, go to Edit, click on W1 and you select inside this, click it here. So we have W1 now. Once you do that, so here you come down to 3D. Now we have this window here also. So after that, now I want to go for here. There is no window here in the kitchen in this one. And I want in the bedroom, I want W1 here. So here I will just go to this window, then go to Windows. W1 is this. I will take it on this side. So I will take exactly at the center. So you click on this side and say escape. So we have this window here. Then after that, we have in all other cases, we doesn't have anything else now. Now we want to have the ventilator. So to do that, so the ventilator dimension is 2 feet 1 inches. So I will just go to architecture. Okay. I will go for Windows. Sorry. I will just go for Windows. Select the one window which is of the fixed one. Okay. Now I will go for edit type. I will go for duplicate. I will take ventilator and say OK. Now I want the height 2 feet by what is the ventilator dimension? 2 feet width and the height is 1 feet. So here the height is 1 feet. Okay. Then the width is 2 feet. Okay. Give that and you apply it and say OK. Now you come down to this portion. Okay. Then you go to window, go to ventilator. Where is ventilator? Here. Now you select this on this side. Okay. You just click on this side. Take exactly at the center of this and click on escape. Similarly, I want the one more on toilet and bath here. Again, I will go to ventilator. You just click on architecture, go to Windows, and you click on this side. Okay. So when you want to go to this here, take exactly at the midpoint and say close it. So this is how you will be able to place the doors and windows on your floor plan. Now, once you do that, now we'll go for 3D and you check here. If you check this here, you can see this window or the ventilator is on the horizontal direction. I want to make it to the vertical direction and then I need to here, I will say just rotate this, fit it. Okay. Now I want to take this inside. One is on this side and the other one is on this side. So I will go to ground floor. You select on this one and you take the sill height as 7 feet. Okay. Then on this also you do the same thing. You click on this, go to this and make it 7 feet. Okay. Now you just go to 3D. See the difference here. The sill height has come here. So now we have all the doors and windows are being placed at your regular positions. Now I'll just press it by holding the shift key. Now I can rotate in whichever direction we want. Okay. So this is how I can place the different doors and windows on our plan. So if you just come down to this and you just click over and if you see these are the things. So according to our plan, what are the things you have? This is kitchen, this is bedroom, this is living, and this is puja, this is toilet, and this is also a toilet. Correct? Bedroom, toilet, hall, bathroom, and this is puja and toilet and bath. So these are all the basic things what we can do in our regular floor plan. This is the first introduction of how to construct a wall and then how to place the doors and windows in a regular floor plan. Thank you.